Howdy folks, early riser here. Alright, here's a noob tutorial on setting up a VPS server for a Bitoreum node, 1 million collateral with the new 3.0.2 wallet. Here we go. I use VULTR as my hosting company. I pay $6 a month per node. I just have it on auto pay. I link my credit card up, but they also accept crypto and other forms of payment, um, PayPal, wire transfer, various options. I just have it on auto pay on my credit card. Set my account up there. Then once you have your account set up, you go over to products. You can use any hosting company you like. Racknerd may have cheaper prices. There's probably a million other options out there, but this is the one I use. And here we go. All right, so once you create an account on VULTR or whatever provider you use, you're going to want to deploy a new server. Here we go. Cloud compute. We're going to go Intel high performance. Let's choose Los Angeles. Why not? Operating system, Ubuntu 1804. I tried, my other nodes were on 20, and for some reason, maybe it was a glitch, I don't know what the hell happened, but they weren't reachable, and I was getting banned because my nodes weren't reachable. But apparently, for whatever reason, either I did something different, I don't know what, but it's working on version 18. So that's what I'm sticking with. Server size, here we go, 25 gigabytes, $6 a month. I'll de-enable auto backups. I'll de-enable IPv6. I'll give it a name, bitnode 10. There we go, $6 a month, and deploy now. So right now it's installing the server software in the background there. It'll take probably 2-3 minutes before that's all good. I guess in the meantime, sometimes I'll have an open window here on the Bitoreum website from the documentation section on how to activate Smartnodes on a VPS or Windows. And your ProDX command setup instructions are here in case I don't go through them thorough enough or at all for you, which I may or may not do. We'll see what happens. And there we go. I got my wallet over here. It's all synced up on the latest version of the wallet. I have my Smartnodes tab visible. In my Send tab, I also have inputs activated. Both of these by default. I don't know, on the new wallet, maybe they're defaultly automatically active, but if not, if you want to activate these options, you go to settings, you click on options, and then under wallet, you enable coin control features. If it's not enabled and you enable it, tick the check. You're gonna have to restart your wallet, and that'll make having any locked collateral amounts from previous nodes, you'll be able to unlock it. And then also the enable smart nodes tab should be ticked as well, and that'll give you the smart nodes tab, and then that'll give you under the input sections, if you have locked collateral and you want to unlock it, it allows you to do so in here. So there we go. So I've unlocked the million I've had from my banned node, because it was apparently unreachable from VULTR, which we're going to reset up now, and which I'll destroy after the video. It's just for demonstration purposes. But anyway, so it was locked. I unlocked it. We could relock it. But so I just click the lock and I unlock unspent, and that'll allow me to resend myself the 1 million Bitoreum. So I've unlocked that. I created myself a receiving address for the 1 million collateral payment, node 10, copy address. We close this, and then I'll send myself the 1 million. Here we go. Paste the amount. All right, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a 1. Send. I'll put my password in, which I'm sure you all have on your wallets. Hit OK. And yes, there we go. All right, so I've sent myself now the 1 million collateral for the node. I'm guessing by next week we'll have to do this all over again at the whatever it's up to, 1.25 million. In the meantime, this is what we're working with. Okay, what am I doing here? I guess I'll set up my initial ProDX command for when we get up to it. Transaction ID. I'll have all this stuff here pasted in the or able to be copy and pasted from the info section down below in the video. But here we go. Transaction ID. Go back over here. So this is the payment I just made to myself. I'll double click it. Here we go. Transaction ID. We'll copy that. Close. Come back to Notepad. I'll paste that right in the parentheses there. There we go. The Smartnode output. I know I'm a 1. If you don't know what you are, you can go to the Bitoreum website under the documentation. This how to activate a Smartnode on Windows. There's more detailed instructions, and it'll tell you what to do here. You type Smartnode outputs. I think Smartnode, when you type it into the debug console, it should be one word. Shouldn't be a space in between there. So if you type Smartnode outputs, it might give an error, but if you type in Smartnode is one word and outputs is the second word, you'll get a result. I know I'm a 1, so there you go. We're going to need an IP address. Let's go back to VULTR. Here we go. Here we go. Bitnode 10. This is what it just made for us. And we have an IP address. Bitnode 10. We'll click on our server we just created, which is still updating. They have their web console. You can click on that and you'll see it updating still. Oh, look at that. It's fully installed. I'm going to be using Putty for my terminal window. It's a freeware. I'll put the link in the description. I just find it easier to use for copying and pasting for a noob such as myself rather than the web console. But that's whatever. Anyway, all right. So we have our IP address here, password here, and we're gonna need our IP address. Let me copy that. And then we'll come back over here for ProDX quick setup command, IP and port. We'll put our IP in there. Then we got our semicolon 15168 is the port. And collateral fee address. This is just anything that has one BTRM. Let me find how the hell do I do this? Here we go. Tools, debug console. List address balances. If we list address balances, there we go. It'll show all our wallet addresses, or all the addresses we have in this wallet here, or in my wallet. And I'll pick one that's not, currently locked with the million node. This one has 26 Bitoreum in it. I'll copy this wallet address. I'll use that as to cover the fee when we run the ProDX command, which will be less than 1 BTRM. Here we go. So I'll copy that. And you go back over here, collateral address fee. Paste that in. And there we go. That's our ProDX command, which will run shortly. All right, now let's get back to setting up this server. Okay, where are we? Okay, here we go, VULTR. All right, we're done setting up. You'll know if you're not because you won't be able to log in. So I have Putty open here, and I got let's copy the IP address, come back into Putty, paste that in, then just click open. The first time you do it, there you go. Just click accept, and there we go. I'm gonna log in. It tells you right here, username root. There's a way to change usernames. You're probably not supposed to do it as a root. You're probably supposed to make another account. I don't know how to do any of that shit. Other people do, so either ask in the forum or watch another YouTube video. I just leave it as root, hit enter. It's going to want the password, copy password, come back into putty. I'm just going to right click and that automatically pastes it. If you do type it in, you won't actually see the characters as you type, so just make sure you're very accurate. That looks like a complicated one, so that's a pain in the ass there. So I just pasted it right in, I hit enter, and there we go. Here we go. We're on our VPS server now. Alright, so now we're going to start copying and pasting these commands like a real noob. Here we go. So we're going to do the update right here, copy that. I'm going to paste it in. Does computer stuff. And there we go. All right. Check available memory. This is all information I got from the Bitoreum website documentation down over here. And I just kind of kept the parts I needed and shortened it and updated. This is from the previous wallet. So the one in the video description link has the 3.02 link to the wallet file and all that. So that's what's going on here. Anyway, all right. So check available memory. What the hell am I doing? Here we go. Putty. It seems to be available. If it was 0, you would have to go back here and you'd actually have to do add the swap, and there's instructions on how to do that. But since VULTR apparently always has the available memory, I don't do anything. I don't have to add the swap. So then we'll just enable firewall and we'll open the port 15168. So I'll just copy all of this in one shot. Come over here, right click. It automatically pastes in. UFW enable, just hit enter. Y for yes, hit enter. Boom, there you go. All right, install that fail to ban. Paste it in, hit enter. Computer shit happens. There we go. All right. Now we're going to open this file here. Copy that. Paste it in. Hit enter. All right. Come over here. Copy that. Right click paste. Then I'm going to hold down Control and hit X. And then it asks if I want to save. I'm going to press Y for yes. And then hit enter. And there you go. All right. So now we're going to restart fail to ban. Boom, there you go. And then we're going to reboot the server. And as soon as I do this and hit enter, it's going to kick us off. Boom. And there we go. We got kicked off because the server's rebooting. All right, that'll reboot in a minute. So we'll just close the window there and we'll log back in. In the meantime, let's send ourselves that collateral amount. All right. Or did we do that already? We did that already. Okay, even better. Okay, so we're waiting for a few confirmations. How many do we have? Oh, we got 4. That's very nice. All right, let's run that ProDX command. All right, what the hell are we doing here? All right, come back to the wallet. Oh, okay, text file. All right, back at the top here. Here we go. The ProDX command, which we filled in with the transaction ID, the Smartnode output number. I'm a 1. Our IP address of the server and the port, which we know our IP address because VULTR tells us right here, 149.19. Where the hell am I? There we go. And the 15168. And then the fee collateral address that we got from our wallet. So we can copy all this and copy that. Come back to our wallet here. I'm going to open my debug console. What the hell am I doing? Okay, we're here. I'm going to type in and unlock my wallet passphrase. I'm going to hit space. I'm going to move it down so you don't see my password. I'm going to type in my password. I'm going to hit space and let's open it for, let's go 1200 seconds. I'm going to hit enter. And there you go. And it should say null. and that means you're unlocked. And then you're just going to paste in the ProDX command, hit enter. Boom, there you go. All right, and it spits out a bunch of information for you here. If you want to copy and paste this and save it somewhere, you're more than welcome to do so. Just copy that, and you can save it in a text document or something, or who the hell knows what, or not. It's up to you. Anyway, so there we go. All right. So when we did that, let's close this here. It created us a config file in the our wallet folder. It actually tells you right there. What the hell did I do? Creates a debug console. It tells you right here, Bitoreum config. Here we go, and the path to a file just created, because we're gonna need this file's contents to paste into the server at some point. And that is on our desktop in our Bitoreum folder, and we'll get that in a second. All right, so what are we doing? Okay, so our server probably restarted. Let's get back on there. Here we go, VULTR. We'll get our IP address, copy. We'll open up PuTTY again. Paste our IP in. Hit open. Boom. Login as root. Boom. Password. Copy. Come back over here. Right click, which pastes it. Hit enter. Boom. There we go. We're back in there. All right. All right. So we did all this. We enabled the firewall. We opened the 15168 port. We rebooted the server. And here we go. Now we're going to get the wallet and daemon going on the server here. So I'm going to copy these. Copy. Come over here. Paste. Hit enter. Boom. And here's the updated version. Not the one that's on the website, for the 3.02.01. Copy that. We're going to paste it in there. Downloading. We're going to unzip this son of a bitch. Hit enter. Bam. There you go. All right. Now we're going to come over here. Copy that. We'll paste that right in. Hit enter. All right. Copy this. Copy. Come over here. Paste. Enter. And we're going to start up the daemon right here. Paste that in. Enter. Bitoreum core server starting. All right, we'll let that start for a minute, and then we'll stop it. Even though probably didn't. I don't know if these steps are even necessary right here, but I do them anyway. All right, so we're gonna want to find that config file. When we ran that ProDX command, which should be in our Bitoreum. Here we go, right here. Look at this. All right, that's the one that just got created when we ran that ProDX command. So open that up. All right, we're going to need this info here to paste into the server in just a second. So what are we going to do? All right, let's get back to this notepad here. All right, so we started our. All right, let's stop the wallet here, or the daemon. All right, let's stop. All right, we're going to open the config file on the server. Copy that. You're going to paste. There we go. All right, now this is where we're going to go back to that config file that got generated when we ran the ProDX command. Copy that. Come over here, paste it in. We're going to hit control, hold down Control and X. Boom. You want to save Y and then enter. Bam, there you go. All right, what's next here, folks? Okay. I'm going to fire this fucker right back up. Copy that. And paste that in. And now we're starting the server back up. Sorry, I just had to move my leg. I was falling asleep. All right, we're basically almost done. Let's see if our shit shows up in the Smartnodes yet. It might. My Smartnodes only. All right, it's currently enabled. It could go banned, but let's see what happens. All right, what the hell IP address are we? How do I do this? There we go. All right, so we're 149.19. 149.19. So that's the one we just made right here. All right. And we're gonna have to run a second ProDX update command. Which we'll do in just a second here. Let's go back to putty. All right, so server core starting. All right, and before we run the update ProDX command, we're just gonna have to do one more thing, and that's we're gonna run this command right here. Paste that in, hit enter, and it's currently syncing up. And we're gonna wait until we see it say Bitoreum. It's still connecting to peers. It might take a few moments. I'll see how long maybe I should pause the video and come back in 5 or 10 minutes. Let me just let this go a minute and keep rambling on with nonsense, and see if anything happens here. All right, we'll let this run, and I guess in the meantime, we can set up our second ProDX update command here for the wallet debug console. All right, so we're gonna have to fill in 4 sections here. One is the ProDX. The hell is this? This is supposed to be the transaction. Okay, that looked good over there. Anyway, okay, this is supposed to be the transaction ID, which we can get. What are we from here? From our the node we just set up, 149.287119, right? That's us, right? 149.287119. All right. We're going to right click on it, copy ProDX hash. All right. Come back over here into this text file. I'm going to paste that in there. IP and port. Got that right up there. Copy that. Paste that right in. Boom. Operator key. This is a secret key in which should not tell anybody or show anybody on the internet. It's a secret. I'm going to destroy the server after, so it doesn't matter. But this you can find in that config file that got created. Smartnode BLS private key. That's what that is. So we're going to copy this. Copy. Come back into our other text file here. Operator key. Paste that bastard right in. And fee source address, we'll just use this one right here that we used in the initial ProDX command. Copy that. Paste that in. Just leave those quotes there with nothing in them. And there we go. All right. So before we run this ProDX update service command, which will be the final thing we do and we should be all set, is we'll just come look over at putty. And that's exactly what we want to see here. We want to see it. You want to see Bitoreum spelled out with spaces between the letters. That means it's accepting blocks and it's connected to the network. Because we don't want to run this command if we're not actually connected to the network, because then you're just going to get banned again. But once we know our node is connected to the network, and what I should also mention is let's double check and make sure our IP address is reachable. Unlike the issues I had before. So we'll copy our IP address here, the node, go to a port checker, paste that in there, port number 15168, hit check. Oh, look at that, it's open, what a miracle. Okay, that's great news. All right. So putty's running, we could see accepted. That means everything's good. It's not just this general shenanigans when we first ran that tail command of stuff processing. But so here we go. All right, so it's connected, connect block, Bitoreum with letters in between. That's a good sign. We're good to run this update command here, wherever the hell it is. Here we go. So come back over here, copy that. We'll go back in our wallet, open the debug console, and we'll paste that in, hit enter. Boom, there you go. And theoretically, that should do it. And your node should not be banned in a few hours. these are ones that aren't fully up to date, but every hour or so they go that my score is dropping back down to zero. Just because I let them run too long before I ran the ProDX update to command. But that's it. You should be good to go. If you have any questions, you can ask in the forum. I'm probably not the best person to answer because this is basically everything I know how to do. And it's not much, but it's enough to get the job done. Uh, that's all I got for you. I hope everybody takes care and talk to you soon. Bye.